welcome to my channel, IKTG Tarot. My name is Marcellus. Today we're going to do fire signs. That will be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. As I was meditating in your energy, the word that kept coming to me was that of respect. And in general, respect, it goes both ways. And that's exactly the message that I got. It's basically, in order to get it, you have to give it, and vice versa. It's a reciprocative effort between the two parties, whether that is a love situation or a boss or whatever, a financial situation, or a work situation or whatever it is. But in order to get it, you must give it in order to receive it. So what we do, how I do my readings, is I do a 5-card spread. The first position is the past. The second position is the present. The middle is the mutual energy shared between the two parties or two things. And then the fourth is the future. And the fifth position will be the most likely outcome. Okay? So we'll get into it right now. We'll first draw an animal spirit card for the sign. So we'll start with Aries. You have to excuse me, these are pretty brand new cards. All right. Divine Spirit. Angels, guides, Spirit team. Show me the card for Aries for the week. Vulture. So, Vulture is obviously the alchemical sign for air. And this may be having to do or related to the message that I got as far as from Spirit, as far as respect is concerned. Vulture at many times can be misunderstood, but their role is important, and their role is they take something that most don't want and don't want around, like decaying flesh or whatever, and then they take that away from the environment and transmute that energy, and that is basically goes in tandem with the respect thing. So this is a good card to have in the fact that you probably are in this spirit of doing things that many others can't do, and fire signs usually will take on that challenge well. They like challenges, and they love showing what they can do. They like the competitive nature of things. So this is your card for this week, Vulture. All right, let's get into the reading. Again, if you like my channel, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Even if you just like the song, again, it's just a little melody that I came up, a ditty that I came up while I was in your energy, when I was meditating, and that is what came to me. And I'll continue to do that to convey what I feel on a musical level or what I feel on a heart level, and convey it with the gifts that were given to me. So I'll share them with you along with giving you a reading. All right, Aries. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, show me cards that I need to see. Ooh, there's one that wants to come out. That would be the past position. Some of the cards I need to see for Aries for the week of 11/29 December 7th. Ooh, got a lot coming out. Oh boy, jumpers. Ooh, there's one. Show me the cards I need to see. Divine Spirit, Spirit Team, Angels, Guides. Show me the cards I need to see. What is the shared issue with Aries and their person or situation? Ooh, a lot fall out. You guys got some stuff jumping. Must have stuff popping off. It's not unlike any fire sign that I don't know. I know a lot of you keep busy, and that's a good thing. Stagnation never works for anyone. It has to flow. Energy has to flow. If it doesn't, you stagnate, and fire signs do not like being stagnant. That's for sure. Ooh, there's that position. One more card. Remember, the overall energy, your spirit energy for this week is Vulture. Ooh, got a card flip. I had two cards flip. Ooh, it's the Lovers. No, I just won. All right. So we know what is in the outcome. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Swords in reverse. So in the past position, we have Seven of Pentacles. It's again waiting, but that's planting your seeds. And that's a good energy, 7 energy. Let's keep going. In the present position, we have 8 of Wands in reverse. The mutual energy between the two of you is 4 of Wands. A lot of Wand energy, which is apropos for fire signs. And the future energy is 10 of Wands. You're dropping this burden. And the outcome, as we've seen before, is the Lovers. So what I see here is that this situation, you're waiting. So you've planted your seeds, and it would seem that this 8 of Wands energy, this lack of communication or lack of understanding, which falls in suit with this respect, like this lack of understanding of where you're coming from, is what's giving this a weight type of vibe. It's basically what's going on. However, the mutual energy between the two of you is that of stability. So this, even though you may seem like they don't have respect, or you feel like they are not deserving of your respect, they and you ultimately can come to this, or this is the energy that is mutually between the two of you. So it's one of stability. That's what they want, and it's ultimately what you want. However, in order to get it, the future, we have to let go of those burdens, and it looks as though that you will. That's the future position, and it looks like you or the other person, because remember, energy is fluid and time is fluid too. So they're just going to drop their burdens, and hopefully you will too. And the outcome for the two of you is the Lover. So this is a great card. This is a good energy. This is basically the card of Gemini, and it basically is a head over heart decision. So, or trying to balance. Most 6 cards, Lovers is number is 6, and it is also a major arcana. So 6s are about harmony, and it's basically balance and harmony. So the situation calls for balance, and I think that's exactly what will happen. And so, like I said, the respect in order to, you must give it to receive it. So, and that is what this card is all about. And so that is going to be the most probable outcome if both of you remain in this energy. And the overall energy is Two of Swords in reverse, so that makes total sense. So what I'm going to do intuitively, I just read, or what I felt the card Vulture, the spirit card Vulture, meant. But I'm going to read it in this book because I'm still learning, and I'm going to see exactly what it says in this book in regards to the vulture spirit being your spirit animal for the week. Hope everyone's having a good holiday season. I know sometimes it can be taxing dealing with family. Here we go. Vulture. Guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified, brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is a blessing in disguise. And so, as I was saying, that is the situation at hand as it relates to you and another person, you in a work situation, or just, you know, you in life in general, like, you know, how you move forward. You know, it's no longer this Two of Swords energy where you weren't making a decision, and upright you're not making a decision and you're at a crossroads. It's no longer, you've made the decision. So just own the decision, walk forward, walk in your truth. And yes, sounds great. So now we'll move on. Good, Aries, I like that. I like that energy a lot. Now we're going to go to Leo. Lovely Leos. Yes, Leo. Leos are a fixed sign, and many times Leo's energy is, that fiery energy can be very, very passionate and very headstrong. You know, your arcana, major arcana is strength, and every Leo that I've ever met represents that to a T. In most cases, I mean, they're very, very dominant personality. When they enter the room, people know it, and they want people to know it. So let's see. What is the spirit animal for Leo for this week? Let's just see what spirit has to say. Your animal for the week. Sorry if that was too loud. So let's see. What is the spirit animal for Leo for this week? Apropos, you have Lion, the Lion spirit. So you guys are in your power, walking in your power. The alchemical sign for fire. Yep, alchemical sign for fire. So you're in your element, you're in your power. This is your time. And this is a great energy. It's you in your element. And what can we say about that except for what has already been said? Because I said it enough, and I believe it, so I'm sure you will too. Believe that. They are going to out of your way. Everybody. Right on out of your way. All right, let's get to the cards. Again, it's a 5-card spread. First position is past, if you're just joining us. Second is present. In the middle is the shared energy between the two of you. The fourth is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome between the two energies, whether that be a person, job, family, I don't know. All right, let's give it one more. Let's give it more than that. You guys deserve more than that. You're in your power. Feeling yourself. Feeling yourself. Yeah. So you fire signs, respect. That's what came out, was respect. For all of you, respect. And the lion gives respect. He is the king. Or queen. No disrespect to my female lioness. They do all the real work anyway. Quiet skip. Savannah. All right, let's see. Spirit. For Leo. Show me the cards that I need to see. Spirit, angels. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit. Show me what cards that I need to see for Leo for the week. Yeah, we'll see if we can get them to come out. Oh, that one wants to come out. Yes, let's see. Leo. That one wants to jump. Sticky situation. That's what I feel. It's not a good energy coming out. Oh, here we go. See what we got here. Come on, Leo. Come on, Spirit Team, show me. That one's come out. That's the mutual energy between the two. Oh. 2 came out. At the bottom of the deck, we have 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It's an unbalanced situation. We'll see if that is the case. We have 5 of Swords in the past position. We have 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have Knight of Swords, the shared energy between the two of you, or the two things, situations. We have 2 of Pentacles in the future position. And the most likely outcome is the High Priestess in reverse. So let's go with this past energy. This past energy was that of conflict. So they didn't know who you are. They didn't know what you represent, what you stand for. You stand for strength. You stand for knowing your power, walking in your power, and they were unaware of that, and they came up to you and tried to buck up, which they shouldn't have done. They should have recognized, but they didn't. So this situation right here is mental energy. It's not necessarily like they could do anything in the physical realm, in the 3D realm. All they could do is challenge you on a mental level. In other words, they could only play head games. That's what this 5 of Swords is. It's just a head game, you know. And they didn't realize that you are not at that level to where you can play these silly games. Not with Leo, okay? Present, you have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this 10 of Pentacles is usually like it's a card where your foundation, your roots, or whatever, or it's, you know, Pentacles represent a physical energy. So like you are understanding foundationally who you are as a person, okay, and or they feel that they understand themselves in foundationally as a person. But if it was in the upright, but it is in reverse position, so it is not how they feel about themselves. So outward appearances, they think that they know what's up, but in actuality, it's in reverse, either you or them. It's not that way. It's pomp and circumstance and not necessarily the truth. However, the mutual energy, shared energy between the two of you is a Knight of Swords. This is fast, quick moving energy. Someone's coming in, and got something more to say. Whether or not that'll make an effect, it looks like the overall situation is basically you'll be in a juxtaposition where you're juggling between what is real and what is not real. And the reason why I say that is because we have the High Priestess, which is intuition. So again, intuition is something that is what is known to us inside, like a divine feeling, a feeling of knowing and of walking in that truth, as I said. And so either they or you is faking the front, basically faking the front and not really about it. But here they come in fast, moving really quickly in order to gain an advantage of some sort. But again, they don't know who they're messing with. Or could be you too, but I doubt that. I see, sorry, crosswatcher, but I'm pretty sure Leo knows what's up. So again, we get the Two of Pentacles in the future position. So it will be one where you're juggling between two different things. And like I said, it could be, and they're physical things. They're something in the 3D. So it's not necessarily something that's going to affect you, but you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision about one or the other. Either you're gonna leave the situation to die, or you're going to embrace the situation, whether that be it doesn't look like a love situation. There's like mental and physical energy is going on here. There's really no cups here present at all, with the exception of the High Priestess, which represents Pisces. However, it's a major arcana and it represents Pisces, but it's in the reverse, so you're not using the intuitive, spiritual, divine guidance of it. It's in the reverse. You're using logic, and you're using, and that's what it looks like. You're using logic and to solve the situation or to come to terms with the situation. But the energy between the two of you is you're going in fast to do it. But again, your spirit animal card is the Lion. So you're within your energy, you're walking in your power, so stay in that. Walk in your truth. Don't let anybody play mind games with you. And try to turn this around. Try to, because energy, it's just energy, and we can change it, the outcome. It doesn't necessarily, it's not fixed in this energy. We can switch it to this. You know what I mean? It's free will. We have the ability to switch it to this, to start being intuitive, to use what the inner guidance, that inner guidance, the way it's wanting you to be. You can be that way if we don't so much rely on the ego and on what isn't really real, 3D stuff. We can flip it to this, which would be a great energy, because this is a real deal, right? This is real deal energy. All right, so Leo, there you go, Leo. Walk in your truth, but you gotta give it to receive it. Gotta give it to receive it if you want that respect. So that goes in well with the overall message too. It really does. All right, now we're gonna go with Sagittarius. Mind, Spirit, Holy Spirit. Sagittarius, the mutable ones. The mutable sign. All right. Love me some Sag energy. Sag energy is good energy. They're very much, they go for the gusto. They go in when they're ready. And they're ready when they go in, because if they're in their power, their major arcana is temperance. So they've used patience, diligence to suss out everything that is unnecessary, and they're pretty blunt. Let's go. Yeah, that's a good one. And that goes in with what I was saying too. The card that you get, Sagittarius, is the Crow, and the Crow is a great energy. It's the alchemical sign of air. So this means that a crow is very wise. They understand what is going on, especially in the spiritual realm. They understand what's going on. So not only are you hip to the situation in this plane, in the 3D plane, you're hip to this situation spiritually too. So you kind of understand what is going on behind the scenes, whereas most people wouldn't see that. That's what this card is meaning for me. It means that you see beyond the veil of illusion, and you're holding on to that little nugget, and it's a pretty nugget that you have there. It's a very pretty, it's a balanced situation. That's what all these colors in here stand for me. They mean like the chakras. It almost looks like there's a little face in there too, but you maintain your sovereignty. That's what I would say. Sovereignty. You maintain your sovereignty in this situation, and that's admirable. So this is your card, the Crow, spirit animal for the week. Let's go to the tarot. See what this 5-card spread has for Sagittarius. Tower energy at the bottom there. But the 9 of Pentacles too. Let's see what else comes. Let's see what actually comes to the surface though, Sag. We're in your season. The sun is in Sagittarius. And that's a good thing, because Sag energy, that's really good energy. Fire energy is always good for us, especially at the end of a year. I mean, it always is the same time every year, but I mean, to have that energy of go-getter energy is perfect, especially for like holiday season when we got to go to people's houses or whatever. We got to go visit family. It's better to have like a passionate energy behind that, fueling that. You know, I'm not saying that the other signs are less passionate, but they have their strong suits. But it definitely helps to have a motivational desire to go do all that stuff, because believe me, everybody's family, including my own, it can be taxing to go do all those. Be here, be there, be everywhere. And then if you don't show up, you're no good or something like that. Well, let's see what these cards have to say for your situation, Sagittarius. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, show me the cards that I need to see for Sagittarius for this week. These cards want to talk too. Fire signs. Ooh. Let's see if that comes out again. Two. Just going, keep it going. We got 2 positions. We got 3 positions. That's the mutual energy that really jumped out. So that's probably the real deal. That's really happening. Got some things they want to say or talk about. Ooh, future position. This does not want to go back in. So that must be the outcome. And at the bottom of the deck, overall is the moon card, which is Cancer for me. I mean, some readers, Cancer and Pisces, but I guess it's Cancer. I guess it could be Pisces. It just depends, but generally speaking, Cancer. Maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. You never know. Mutable energy that I'm diving into right now. Likely to change is what that word means. So, all right. So, past position, 2 of Cups in reverse. The present position, 7 of Cups. Mutual energy between. Shared energy is 2 of Wands. Future energy is Knight of Wands. And the outcome is the 6 of Pentacles. So in the past position, we have 2 of Cups in reverse. So what this card in the upright means is that 2 people come together, both having the same amount of love, emotion, respect for each other. But in the reverse, this means that both cups are emptied out and the 2 are no longer in the same energy space. It's not an energy where it's mutual. You're both not on the same page. That's basically what this is saying. All together, you're not on the same page, which is okay. I mean, you're either gonna have to level up with me or not. That's what how I would look at that, Sag, if I were you. You're either gonna come up with me or you're gonna stay where you were when you met me. What you gonna do? And in the present, the energy that is being presented to me is the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups means different things to different readers. To me, it's basically like a cloudiness, confusion, or having many options and not knowing which one to take. But there's only one that is right, that is perfect for you. One of these cups is the cup that you have to choose, or you don't have to choose it, but that it's the one that Spirit wants you to choose, or the universe wants you to choose. Is one of these cups. So that is what puts you in this energy, is because there are so many cups, there are so many options, and so you're clouded by so much going on. The mist around it, you can't see clearly which one is the right one for you. But we know in that past position, it's not this person in the past position, whoever that is. That's no longer good. The mutual energy between the 2 of you is a 2 of Wands. So it's indecision again. 2s are indecision. For the most part, are making a decision. He's holding on to one wand, the other wand is there. Should he go for that? It's a fork in the road, so to speak. Which direction should I go? Should I go to that past person, or should I go on to a new person? And again, that is that 7 of Cups energy. It's like following right in line with that 7 of Cups energy, and it's like, what happened to the past where the cup got emptied? Like, why all of a sudden we are no longer meeting eye to eye, and you no longer either have the emotion and or respect? Because we can go back to respect. You got to give it to receive it. So the other person or the other party in this situation, it doesn't want to meet you halfway at this juncture right now. I mean, the energy could change. It could be totally different 2 weeks from now, or a month from now. Hell, I don't know, 6 months from now. But as of right now, they and you are at a point of indecision, which in many ways that is like a mutable sign. Like it's, and I'm not picking on Sagittarius, or any of the other mutable signs, but making decisions is harder for them. Fixed signs, once they've made up their mind, they do it. And cardinal signs, it's very much like they stick to what they know, and whatever they know is how they stick to it, and and it's close to fixed, but it's like, I'm gonna do it. It's pointed to the direction that they are used to being. It's an energy that they're used to being. But two wands, indecision. Although in the future, coming in with your energy, this is Sagittarius energy for me. This is a Nine of Wands. This person, he or she, is coming in fast, passionate. They're gonna say exactly what they need to say to get this situation resolved in the way they see fit. But it's going to be passionate. And it's almost like it's fast moving, and it almost like it's so much passion that it can blind one of the other. It can blind the other person. Like, you're like, man, what just happened? And fire signs have that effect, and Sagittarius, you're definitely one of them that has that effect on other signs. All of a sudden, they are overwhelmed with your spirit, your je ne sais quoi, as they say. You're just overjoyed by it, or you just are overwhelmed by it, and that's okay. But that's what's happening. It's a fast-moving energy. Here they come. They have something to say, make their peace, or make their proposition, or give their terms, or whatever, of what they want. But we'll see. I don't know, because we'll see what that ends up being. But it could be many things, but this is the position we have for the outcome. And the outcome that we have is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So like I said, sixes are harmony, bringing things into balance. And if it's in reverse, this is not an equal give and take. So that means either one of the two of you, in whatever situation it is, work situation, love situation, family, I don't know what situation it is, or even within yourself or whatever, it's not balanced. It's not an equal give and take. You're not giving and giving and receiving back. Like, it's unequal. It's like a little bit of crumbs here and not enough in the other direction. I apologize for this is like my first time reading, so but shaking the camera or whatever, we'll get better. But again, it's that respect. You must give it in order to receive it. But like the song says, each one can give love in their own way. Like, that's what the message that came over. And these secrets, this moon is secret energy. This is the unknown. So it's an unknown energy, and it's a card of illusion, and you don't quite know what it is. But being that it is in the upright, it's only an illusion. It's fear-based. It's not real. It's an illusion. It's 3D. It's not what your higher self wants. It's not real. It's not real. It's just an illusion. So if I were you, I would look at the situation like the spirit card, know that you already see the real. You see it. You already know it, and know that you have that nugget. You have that knowing within you. Even though it states that it's an illusion in the cards, this overall energy, this spirit animal energy is that you already have it. You already know the answer. You already know what to do. Just walk right toward it. Because this is a great card to have. And this is the energy you should embody, I think, for the week. Well, I thank everyone for clicking on my channel. If you like the song, even if you like the way I read, I'd be grateful if you would subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. I'm probably going to do fire signs pretty much every Thursday. And come join me again. I hope that you will just join me on this journey. And I would just be completely enamored by, just people coming together. I really have been drawn to do this, or called to do this in many ways. And I think that putting some of my musical abilities interweaved into it, I think that it's going to be a unique channel in the future, and I would love for you to join me on this mission. Again, thanks for joining, or clicking on here. Like, share, subscribe, spread the word. I hope you dig the song. What soon will be a song. It's just an idea right now, but we'll go from there. All right. Walk in your power. We'll see you soon.